Ugh, chased out like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay.
there's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What is it a thief shouldn't steal?
A life. Too heavy a burden on your soul to get away with ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands, when I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright, I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said she could be my assistant. Ugh, I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium, hurry, sir. It's supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? You! What did I tell you about leaving your assigned post? Oh, the jig is up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember I'm always rooting for you. Go get him, sir.
The detectives should look that they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. A pink Badgermobile. I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh my god, it's Emma! Long time no see!
You are Miss Emma Skye, correct? This girl's the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. I thought you'd gone to Europe to study forensics.
I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. You still studying abroad?
You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see.
Yeah?
Oh, must have pressed the wrong button. You look deep in thought. Go to share, Kay.
Well, that's happened. I'm getting a little confused. For example, what the detective said earlier.
About how I must look for the witness at the stadium.
Not that. The I'm always rooting for you bit. I was thinking how sweet that is. It's like you two are best friends.
I think you're a little confused, alright, Kay.
Ouch.
I almost didn't recognise you. You've really grown up these past few years.
Oh, please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday, you'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Skye. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Well, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. I'm trying to become the unstoppable great thief. A great thief?
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
Oh, you bet we do.
So why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard you'd come back too, so I'd raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you.
How exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. That's clearly a Nintendo DS. Cheeky bastards. I use these to track your footprints and follow them straight to you. This set's the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray a chemical on the ground when you shine special light on it. Zing! Footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me at this very moment. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, she said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather not thinking?
Let me guess, there's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. Excuse me. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Where'd that person go?
That's the symbol of the prosecutor, right? I don't think I ever seen you wear it, though.
Well, I'm not as enthusiastic about wearing it as you are with your pin badges.
I know, right? I really wanted to put more on today, actually. I like yours, Kate. Do you have any extras? Sorry, there's only one of these in the world, and it's proof that I'm a great thief. Now, if I calculate this out scientifically using my time scheduler, I can definitely see all the attractions before the park closes. Science sure is useful, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm not even going to bother asking Emma how she calculated that.
Scientifically calculating and thinking critically about this. Putting it in a way that transmits the feelings I understand. Whew, done. She makes it sound like she knows what she's talking about, but really has no idea.
Admittedly, I'm slightly confused by what she just rattled off.
Seeing the blue badges sure brings back memories.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
I remember it like it was yesterday. That was really something, huh? The red hot courtroom battle between the two of us.
I don't think it was quite as dramatic as that. Alright then, that's exhausted all of those. I assume there's another Badgermobile.
Yeah, it's a different colour than the blue badges car.
Yes, that retina-searing pink model. Huh. What's that off in the distance?
Oh hey, it's the pink badger. Badger get.
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. What does she see in those silly things?
Oh, not again. I think the badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, I don't speak badger dance. Oh, great.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
Ugh.
I can't take being sold that stuffy head anymore.
You're... No, why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness on one of my cases. She's since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Edgy poo! Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really, I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive, staying in character. You couldn't pick up what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official.
Today's gone beyond the tip.
Gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of walking nightmare.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? Now you could say that, but right now I'm just a Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name's Wendy Oldbag. You can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kaya Faraday. What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? Yes, I was just trying to be polite.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels last time we met?
I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth for today. I get called in all the time to fit in when there ain't enough hands. Enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are walking with two young girls. The men are all the same. It doesn't matter how I... You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Kate, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further. Oh, God.
Are you forgetting something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be a witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that? So it's true, she is the witness.
Oh, I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and saw two men facing each other in the area. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a terrifying experience, let me tell you. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately...
What's so unfortunately you tacked on the ends supposed to mean, Edgy Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old...
Let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
Hold it!
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hips creak with pain, you begin to dream about work. That's the kind of story that'll scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I came to take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
So what did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh yeah, that. Well,
Hold it!
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
they look like the average Joe who's completely understood, not worth fighting over. I'm telling you, they were so boring I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any particular features? Anything you could recall would be helpful.
Oh, Ma, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men. She's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two are just foals compared to a stallion like you. I thought so little of them, I lost interest in I laid eyes on them.
Hold it!
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which a murder took place.
Absolutely, the gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. You didn't try to help the person that got shot? I'm only one person, you smart aleck brat. What could I have done? I took off as soon as I could find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. Is all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect to remember anything without seeing something that jogged my memory? Self-centered, aren't we?
While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
about the new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're not going to like.
What's that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
I should have known it would be worthless.
Don't be like that. What do you think now?
What is it doing? Projecting something to the air?
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one remains all-seeing. Now when it's the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
What is this?
It's a recreation of the murder based on the info inputted into Little Thief.
Little thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I use it like this... Let's see. Miss Oldbag said the 2 men were facing each other. Then the gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
With this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? What do you think?
I have to say I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, this is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yagagaratsu.
Indeed.
But if there is enough information or if something's out of place, the recreation can come out a little strange. In other words, I can use this to authenticate the...
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. For now, I should re-examine everything. If I can find anything illogical or strange, I can ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the ways you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. If you find something, I've got Little Feet with me, so just let me know, okay?
According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, but...
If that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here.
Take that!
Maybe it's adjusting to the simulation?
Yes, that's it. Allow me to find my bearings and I'll present the contradiction again.
I can't back out of this either, so I obviously have it.
Take that!
This is the contradiction.
Something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. Think back. How do we deduce the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, lack of blood, of course. I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact there's no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Edgy Poo, how can you doubt me like that? You calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation with a distinct lack of blood. It's the silhouette of the killer with the gun at the ready. Okay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer?
I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point. Looks like they broke the stage down.
Guess this means they're done for the day.
Maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow.
Wait, that's it? That's really it? Damn, okay, Is this some sort of new attraction? Go on, Edgy Poo, show me anything, I'll tell you all about it.
Very well, what do you think about this?
Nothing special.
Somehow I figured you'd say as much.
Thanks to this, people have been taking my picture all day. It's like I'm one of the mascot characters of this park. You are one of the mascot characters in the park.
It's not like you are the mascot character, or one of them anyway.
You have no idea how hard it is to be one. You're not allowed to talk at all. Taking away my ability to talk harms my effectiveness as a human being. You have a hard time not talking? Seems like such an easy thing to do. What do you know, young'un? Just wait till you're my age and then we'll see.
Is it possible this loud old lady was once a quiet, fair maiden? Impossible.
Yeah, another blue badger, and I've been filling these things for a lifetime.
Thank you for the extra commentary, but all I wanted was for you to take a look.
Alright, guess I can do that. Only 'cause it's you, Edgy Poo. What's wrong with this thing? Why is this blue badger wearing sunglasses?
How should you not have noticed all this time?
It's like a lineup of ugly thugs.
You cut to the quick.
Only behind the scenes, I'm the pink badger right now to the kids. Don't think I'd be even more lovable if I kept the headpiece off.
Think of the children. You're the one who wants to keep their sweet dreams alive, right? Okay then, guess that's really everything I have to work with. Is the blood under the packed up stage? Ah, shit. Was the victim in a costume? Maybe? Haha, there we go. Is it not possible the victim was wearing a costume?
Really think Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there's a very good chance he was. If he was shot while inside one of the stolen costumes...
Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume...
I think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. The problem is to find them since there don't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder if we can go about finding some of those.
Ah. This is amazing. Just feel the power of science.
Emma, about the method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Ah, finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed.
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything.
Very well. If you could please analyse the footprints in this area.
Okay, stand back now and watch the science at work. Hey, I found something. Look right there.
I don't see anything.
Well, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth.
These footprints were definitely left by a badger costume.
Judging by the way the prints are laid, those seem to be the newest.
We can conclude the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time.
Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find from the new info.
So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
With that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I see the recreation is changing according to the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
What do you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please.
I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and saw two men face each other in that area.
This is exactly the same.
It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Does that mean Miss Albag's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See, I knew Little Thief would be at help. Let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Albag about the recreation.
For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony.
Hold it!
You took a break from being the Pink Badger. Yes, yes, yes. I've heard this.
it!
This will happen.
Hold it! Hold it!
Do you have anything to say to me?
No, not especially.
You're so cold, Edgy Poo. That's exactly what I like about you. You're sure one tough cookie, one part unshakable, one part scary. You watch that smart mouth of yours, Missy. What do you know about my fragile heart?
Knowing what we know now, thanks to your recreation,
Contradiction stands out like a giant sore thumb.
precisely, it's all becoming clear to me. Let's clear up this issue with some well-presented evidence and get this over with.
Hold it!
Just make sure I'm getting the right one. Can you describe? Yeah. If one of them was wearing a badger costume, you definitely would have noticed.
Objection!
Two men. How do you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time.
Ah!
Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony.
Ah!
I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my own two eyes. From a seat in the second tier.
The second tier.
Did you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, using the phrase in a metaphorical sense.
Oh, I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
The cushion seat in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap. I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from up there. It's so high.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from that way up there?
I know I saw two people. I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow. My eyesight ain't what it used to be, you know. Not when I was young.
Oh, let's return to our investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
The new silhouette of the victim is in a costume.
The silhouette can change depending on the information I input. Little Thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate away. May even find more new info from a more accurate sim.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science.
Thanks to you, I'm able to proceed with my investigation once again. Thank you.
Ah, it was nothing. I'm just glad the size and I could be of service. Pretty amazing how I can see the footprints. So what's the secret behind that thing? Oh, you want to know? Hey, you can read the manual. Ah, interesting. So if I do this, I can avoid leaving footprints.
She can't seriously be trying to use the information as her advantage of a thief. Wait.
What is this, some sort of new attraction?
If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
There we go. I'm going to put that bit of info into the little thief.
Yes, if you please.
Okay. Well, that's a massive contradiction right there, isn't it?
There's clearly...
A contradiction here.
Please stop stealing my lines.
Come on, it wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way, because there's a very real stage set up in this spot at the time.
I told you I got it. Do you even feel the need to explain everything?
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious the killer was on top of the stage naturally? Right, Miss Oldbound? Yeah, I remember now. The killer was standing on the stage. Let me update the info in the simulation. And now the entrance and exit would make more sense. But wait, they were the other way. So shouldn't the Blue Badger be on the stage instead? Well, what we have here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see.
Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us.
Can't be going around messing up my crime scenes.
Agent Lang, we've discovered the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium.
I see. Thanks.
For what?
Just trying to show my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Little thief is not a toy. You two.
Sir.
There you have it, you see. Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation.
So what? Do you still intend to assert Officer Meekins as the killer?
Of course. Even knowing the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins laying wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime?
He's the most likely suspect we got, especially given the situation with his gun. Even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. See? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yagagaratsu, the Raven of Legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion's yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up.
Hold it!
Looks like we found the real crime scene first.
Ha! Brag all you want. We don't have all the free time unlike you two of you. Ha! You know what you remind me of? A dog licking its wounds as he whimpers home.
I guess I should be thankful for all the time you saved me. CC. That's how we say thanks in my country. You're welcome. I hope he realises we didn't do all this for him. But I'm here now, so I'll be taking over. As I was saying, this is where the crime scene took place.
Hold it!
Lying in wait? How did Officer Meekins even know the victim was going to come here? Simple. He's investigating the kidnappers, right? While he was doing so, he came to understand the victim, Mr. Deacon's movements. And why would the good officer want to ambush and kill a kidnapper? mean his motive? Who knows? Who cares? You can find that out for yourself when you talk to him in jail. You have no respect for the order of the law. Don't get me wrong, but I need more than there's no motive to convince me otherwise. He's right. The lack of a motive is a rather weak argument by itself. The officer lay in wait on top of the stage.
Hold it!
So you agree with how recreation turned out? Like I said, I'm grateful you were able to save me some time. But we still don't know why he chose to wait on top of the stage. Who cares? Maybe he wanted to become the Blue Badger. Who's to say he didn't see the stage and decided to put on a Badger stage show of his own? Or maybe there's a completely different reason. What does it matter? Still doesn't change the fact Officer Meekins stood up on that stage and shot the victim on the ground below.
Hold it!
So you honestly believe that what you're saying is what really occurred? You're the one who came up with the scenario. Are you saying you doubt yourselves? Oh, touché. Unfortunately, Agent Lang's conclusions do not contradict our recreation.
Does that mean it all went down just as he says?
Not quite. I wonder if what I recreated earlier was the whole truth. Again, the bullet wounds suggest it was the other way around. Entered his abdomen and exited his shoulder. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Objection!
I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you our recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said the victim was shot by the killer from up on above, correct? I hate to break it to you, that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh? Well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon's abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angle shot from beneath the victim. Ugh.
Then...
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction.
You discounting your own conclusions? No. This one point is the only flaw. This was a mistaken parameter in our relocation. Yes, the locations of the killer and victim were wrong. I get it. I see what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to where we initially thought. It was the victim who was on the stage and who was being shot by the killer. If this is what happened, it also explains the positioning of the gunshot wound.
What about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
Judging by the fact both killer and victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
Huh. Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. That alone doesn't clear Officer Meekings of the crime. I actually took another good look at the tyre marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile. The story Officer Meekings told us about the shop on wheels getting stolen was a lie. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. Then used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
That's right. It was Officer Meekings himself who pointed us the way it did.
The 3 tyre tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue Badgermobile really the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
Hold it!
The tyre marks?
Yes, the tyre marks. The ones behind the stage. They were hidden up until now by the various pieces of stage equipment. As for when they were made,
They must have been made after the rain began to fall, correct?
and probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. The tyres on that blue Badgermobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. I'd say it's the blue Badgermobile because that's pretty obvious too. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile.
Hold it!
3 tyre marks. I have to agree the blue Badgermobile has 3 tyres.
Of course, the only thing in this park can make those marks is that roving shop.
Are you forgetting there are in fact 3 of those? You can't simply ignore the pink and proto Badgermobiles, Agent Lang.
Of course, I didn't say it couldn't be either of the other 2, but I see no reason to drag them into this just to complicate things.
Hold it!
Of course you have some sort of proof that it's all a lie, correct?
Of course not. Well, that was blunt. Suppose it is a lie, it would explain a lot of things, like his movements and his whereabouts.
Hold it!
So you still claim the tyre marks belong to the blue Badgermobile?
Must have arrived on the scene after the ground had become wet with rain. Meekings committed the murder.
Hold it!
Besides the blue Badgermobile, there are other ways the body could have been moved.
Recall what the Wild Wild West area looked like. I mean, the blue Badgermobile and Mr. Deacon's body were in the garage. I'd say that's proof.
I suppose if one were to look at that place, it would be the only logical conclusion. However, my experience tells me the truth is usually not so easily found. Is there some sort of problem with Agent Lang's statement in regard to that scene?
Looks like the only thing the car was selling was death, not dreams.
Only if what Agent Lang believes turns out to be true. 3 tyre tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
I mean, there doesn't seem to be any mud on the tires.
Objection!
Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's impossible.
And why's that?
Those tyre marks could not have been left by Officer Meeking's blue Badgermobile. One look at the car would have told you so. All clues of Blue Badgermobile had never left.
Take that!
Take a good look at the tyres. Not a single dollop of mud to be found. Ah! If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tyre tracks, the lack of mud on these tyres stands out as very peculiar indeed.
How do you explain the tyre tracks, genius? I've got it. But I miss our bank's pink Badgermobile. Don't be ridiculous! I was sleeping the entire time in the second tier seats!
Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. There is yet one more roving stall, as I recall.
Oh, the Proto Badger?
That's right, there's one more parking space inside the garage. It proves the existence of a Proto Badgermobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto Badgermobile post haste. There must be still some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Ugh.
Did you hear something? Help me. Are you alright?
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time?
Well, with kidnappers.
He was in the room next to the one I was held in.
Ran away using underground. Got lost. Kidnappers.
What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say.
Kidnappers escaped wearing costumes.
You see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, didn't see their faces. Two, one was a woman.
A woman? Quite an important piece of testimony. What are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I haven't let you guys have what the kid just said just now. Consider it a gift. Are you going to get out of my crime scene, or am I going to have to get rough? Ugh, again?
You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
No, not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easily.
Don't count on me to testify, because I won't. Not for you.
That's right, I won't either. You hear me, you whippersnapper?
Calm down, there's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come now, fair maidens, what do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens? My, you little rascal. You sure know a way to a woman's heart.
Lang Zi says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Oh, try not to do edgy poo of your fancy smancy sayings. Let's get this over with. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
Sure, as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
Mr. Edgeworth.